another program of The Big Question, the radio program that gives away absolutely free a 10-day vacation cruise on America's most luxurious ocean liner. Remember, if the telephone rings and you're listening to the radio, you may be the winner.
Flunky, I have a feeling that they're going to call me tomorrow night. Now, we don't want to miss that program.
Gee, Tennessee, I thought we were going fishing. What are we doing up here on Stanley's roof?
We're going to fish, Chumley. I've got a feeling they're going to call me for the big question, and you have to be listening to the radio to win.
But we haven't got a radio.
No, but we will have in a couple of minutes. We're going to fish for Stanley's radio. No need to ask Stanley, we'll just borrow it. Watch this. Hooked it, Chumley. Now let's reel it in. Done. It's just an old clock.
Shall I throw it back?
No, Chumley. Put it down and I'll try again. Got it this time.
Hey, look, a picture of Stanley.
Yeah, just what I wanted. But that's the thing about fishing. You've got to have patience.
Flunky, look at this room. Half the furniture is missing. The clock, my picture, the lamps, the chairs.
Yeah, there's not much left but the radio.
The radio?
I'll grab it. It's another big one, Chumley. This must be the radio. But how can it be so heavy? Here, give me a hand. I can't hold it in. Heave.
Oh!
Hang on, Mr. Livingston.
Boy, this sure is a heavy radio.
Yeah, I hope the line doesn't break.
Flunky!
Yeah, never mind, Mr. Livingston. I saved the radio.
Hey, Tennessee, what are you doing with that red suit?
I'm going calling. Here, hold on to the end of this rope.
Now who? Who would want to steal my radio? Tennessee Tuxedo.
Ho, ho, ho.
Santa Claus.
That's right, Stanley Livingston. Santa Claus in person.
Yeah, but it's not even Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho. I know it. I've come to take back the radio you got last year. You've been a bad little boy, and I'm taking it back. Ho, ho, ho.
Yeah, but Santa, wait. I need that radio.
Too bad, Stanley, but you should have been a better little boy during the year. Maybe this will teach you a lesson.
Is that okay now, Tennessee? Shall I pull you up now, Tennessee?
Tennessee!
Now, wait a minute, Stanley.
Flunky, open the door. And stay away from here, you pesky penguin. Yes?
Good afternoon, sir. We're from the Big Windy Vacuum Cleaner Company, and we'd like to give you a demonstration of our powerful super vacuum cleaner.
Yes, but I...
Now, if you'll just stand aside, my assistant will plug in the cleaner, and we'll show you what a remarkable machine it is.
Yes, but I already have a
Allow
vacuum.
me to demonstrate. Observe, sir, the dust on the top of this radio.
Hey, what happened to my radio? Your crazy machine swallowed... Yeah, Tennessee Tuxedo.
Now, wait, Stanley.
Don't you now wait, Stanley me. You just let my radio alone.
But I need that radio. I've got to be listening when the Big Question program calls me tomorrow night. And I win that 10-day vacation.
Call you? I'm the one they're going to call. I'm the one who's going to win that boat trip. What's more, I'm going to bolt this radio down so you'll never get it. As for this crazy vacuum cleaner...
Now, hold on, Stanley. We have to get a radio, Chumley. Tennessee Tuxedo will not fail.
Maybe Mr. Whoopi can help us.
Good idea. Let's go. So you see, Mr. Whoopi, we've got to have a radio, but we don't have any money to buy one. Could we make one?
Of course, my boy. I'll show you how to make a crystal set. The kind I used to make when I was a lad.
Does it need batteries?
No batteries, and you don't have to plug it into the wall either.
Then how can it work?
First, you have to understand what radio is. Long ago, in 1887, a German named Heinrich Hertz invented a machine that could send waves of electricity through the air. These became known as Hertzian waves. We know them today as radio waves because they radiate out in all directions.
I get it. Just like when you drop a stone into water.
Precisely, my boy. Now, we can't see or feel or hear these waves, so we need something called a detector to detect the waves. Back in the old days, the best detectors were minerals that came from the ground.
Like coal?
Well, not coal, but lots of other minerals, like this little galena crystal.
You mean I can just hold it up to my ear?
Not exactly. We need some other equipment. Look here. This is called a detector stand. At this end is the holder for the crystal detector. At this end is a rod with a fine wire spring called a cat's whisker. Now, to these little posts, we connect a pair of earphones.
Now can we hear the radio waves?
Not yet. First, we have to connect a very important part called the antenna, which is a wire about 75 feet long running outside the house. The antenna helps collect the radio waves and bring them into the crystal detector. Now, by moving the cat's whisker over the surface of the crystal, we can find a sensitive spot and whoopee!
I hear music.
Why no batteries or electricity?
Because radio waves themselves are electricity.
Boy, this is just what we need.
Take it, my boy. But don't forget, you need a long wire antenna.
Phineas J. Whoopi, you're the greatest. All right, Chumley. I'll get things set up here while you go out and look for a long piece of wire to use for an antenna.
Gee, there's a long wire running from Stanley's house to that tree. I'll just climb up and borrow it. It doesn't look like anybody is using it anyway. Boy, it sure is fastened on tight.
There, everything's ready and just in time, too. The program is almost on the air.
Flunky, it's time for the big question. Turn on the radio. Well, what's the matter? What's the matter?
I don't know, boss. Nothing but static.
Well, let me see. Look, the antenna's been broken off. Who do...
Tennessee Tuxedo.
And the name we're calling tonight is Stanley Livingston. We're dialing right now.
Tennessee?
Stanley, they're calling you.
Yeah, me? The phone. Where's the phone?
At your house, Stanley. They're calling at your house.
Good grief. Hello?
Mr. Livingston, this is the big question. Can you tell us what song we're playing on the radio right now?
On the radio? Good grief. My radio isn't working. Oh, no.
I'm so sorry. But if you aren't listening to the radio, you can't win the 10-day cruise. Goodbye.
Maybe I didn't win that 10-day cruise, but I'm going to take one anyway, and I know just who's going to take it with me. Keep rowing, fellows. Only 9 more days to go.
Come on and see Tennessee Tuxedo. See Tennessee Tuxedo. Tennessee Tuxedo and his tail.